Hey. Hope everybody's okay. Dealing with this corona and stuff, it seems like it's getting very serious out there. Well, it's been serious, but um, decided to get out the house for a little bit. Need to go for a ride, get some air. People are getting frustrated. People are getting scared. People are afraid. What's going on? You know, it's crazy. You know, um, this is one hell of a monkey wrench that's been thrown at society. And just looking and seeing what this does to people. In the pandemic and things like that that's happening, and just has people just afraid. It really shows you that as much as you think people have things together, society as a whole has things in order and all that. You really realize, man, it takes one little thing and boom, it's just everything's in disarray. It takes one little issue to the system, you know, to the system in place. You knock out one thing, you knock down this thing, and boom, look at that. People are worried about their jobs. People are worried about their bills. Shoot, I just read something. There's people stuck on islands and stuff like that. I was tripping out by that one. I was like, wow, people went on vacation and they're stuck in a whole other country. Money, like $3, $4, $5,000, they just out of, and they're just stuck and they got to figure things out. Some places are implementing quarantines. You go on vacation somewhere, they want you to sit in your room for 2 weeks just to make sure you don't show no symptoms. It's like, what if you're only there for 7 days? It's 5 days. So there's no point. It's it can be a lot. It can really get to you. You know, I'm dealing with whatever I'm dealing with. Just as far as figuring out what the next step is, and as far as trying to get my mind in order when it comes to certain things. So Corona is just Corona and everything that it's doing right now to job and people and social situations and things along those lines. It's just it's kind of fast forward some thinkings that I've been having lately, and it's just I get it. I get people being frustrated. I get people wondering what they're gonna do next, and I understand why people are scared right now. So, you know, um, all I'm trying to do is I'm gonna tell you what I've been messing up on, man. I was over here like really fretting for a second as far as certain things go. This thing is like crooked. Let me fix that. There we go. There we go. As far as certain things go, and I was just like, yo, I'm really, maybe I'm not getting it. Maybe I'm just like not taking it seriously. And I was like, but I'm taking it seriously. I get it. It's just certain things I just don't have no control over. I can't let it get to me. It's other things that's getting to me, but not that, not the job, not you know the actual virus itself. And you know what? Let me do this real quick too. Condolences, man. I just got a call from a really good friend, and they just informed me that a coworker that they knew just died, and they just thought it was the flu, and just up and gone. So it's very serious. It's very serious. Another friend of mine, they got somebody that's close to the family that's in the hospital right now as we speak. So yeah, you got to be safe out here, people. You gotta be mindful of what you're doing and who you're around. And if you don't got to be around anybody, then just don't. And if you know for a fact, like me personally, I just traveled recently, so I'm just not going around anybody, because I could very well be a walking incubator right now. So just keep an eye on my own personal health. and just making sure that I don't cause no issues for anybody. So just staying to myself for a bit. But to those that are frustrated, that are don't know what the next move is, you know at this moment, there's nothing really that you can do but just be patient. And to those that have faith, have faith. you know Pray every day. Pray that he leads the way. He shows you what the next move is. And those that don't fancy that. That's not where your mind is. That's not what you taking upon yourself to have. Which kudos to you. No knock to you at all. Just be strong. Like, I don't even want to say be strong, because that invites the thought that if you're worrying, you're being weak. I'm not saying that at all. Just find a way to decompress. Find a way to stay calm in this situation that's going on, that's affecting everybody. And try to be understanding. Some people aren't taking it the way I take it. Some people are a little bit more, whatever. I don't want to say panicky or anything like that. I don't want to say that, but some people are, they're reacting to it a little bit differently. And don't write anybody off because they're not acting the way that you want them to act, or they're acting a little bit more or a little bit less or anything like that. As far as this whole situation is concerned, just be mindful, listen to people, take the precautions that you need to take, and just find a way to, let's just get past all of this. To those that that are out of work right now, hey, I'm in the same boat with you. I get it, and I understand. If some frustrations are coming up as far as that goes. Just see what you can do. If you can file unemployment, file unemployment. If you can look into other ways of getting some income. Amazon delivering, you got a car, Uber Eats, figure it out. This is hustle mode right now. So figure out a little quick hustle, even if it's, it's not paying much or whatever like that, but at least you'll have something coming in. And I know most of us don't got to worry about utilities or anything like that. They're not going to be knocking that out, or for all I know, they could be turning it off. I just read a story on that too. But just figure out a way to keep things going. If you don't got none in your savings, just figure out something. It's tough, man. It's interesting to see just how fragile society really is, man. One monkey wrench, that's all it takes. We're all one paycheck away from being outside. So, and then this is it. Don't be scared. If you are scared, it's okay. Don't let your fear make you freeze up, man. Don't let your fear get you to stop. Don't let your fear make you get to a point where you can't think straight. Get to a place where you can get your mind right, get your thinking cap on. All right, what I got to do? What is the utmost importance? What needs to be handled first? Do that and handle that. Okay? Love all of y'all. Nothing but love. Be careful. Be safe. Okay? God loves you. God love you. I know everybody in your family that you got to be strong for. Those of you that's not taking the precautions as seriously as others, man. Think about your peoples, man. Think about your peoples. Think about what will happen if something happens to you. So we'll all get past this, though. I do believe that. But we'll figure out what happens afterwards. All right. Get back on these twos right now. Me and Plu. You. Later.